If you're someone that you are clueless as to what to do to make your brand visible, you are lost, you don't even know how to go about building your brand or growing your brand. Wait, listen to this. Do you know that in building your brand, one thing you must never take for granted is the relationships that you have around you? I know you might be thinking, okay, am I about to talk about networking? Yeah, I'm going to talk about networking, building strategic relationships. But first, let me tell you about the importance of friendship. Of course, in another video, I talked explicitly or exclusively about friendship. But still, let me reiterate this. Someone once said something to me, and the person said that when you first start your brand, the persons that are going to patronize you or your first clients are going to be your family and your friends. And it's true because they are the people that are around you and you have immediate access to. Now, your friends and why you should never underestimate the importance of power of friendship is this. Imagine you have 10 friends that support you and really care about your brand and they post whatever it is that you do or whatever your brand is about and they post it. That means you have access to at least 100 people. Ow. At least each person has access to 10 people. And when you multiply 10 by 10, that is 100. That means with 10 friends, you already have access to 100 people. And to further stand out, it is how you picture your brand or how you market yourself in terms of, okay, what is the DC like? Is it catchy enough? And all those other things. I'm sure you've probably researched about. But can you see the power of friendship? Now let's talk about building connections or relationships. Now, in building your brand, there are two very important things. They have the relationship currency, they have the performance currency. Now, if you are someone that you don't know anybody, there's something you should always pay attention to, and that is your performance currency. I also talked about the importance of being excellent at whatever you do. Now, when people have seen the track record of what you do and they see that whatever you do, your brand is excellent, that is the performance currency. And before you know, they are already referring your brand, and everybody is talking about you and what you have to offer. And can you see that the performance currency is capable of actually giving you the relationship currency? Because if you are excellent at what you do, people are going to seek you out, and then the cycle continues. Now, even if you don't, well, you should be excellent. But let me just talk about the relationship currency. Now, when we're talking about the relationship currency, you need to build strategic relationships. What do I mean by that? You are the people that are doing well or have mastered that particular thing you want to do. Successful entrepreneurs, or whatever field, who are the persons that are doing extremely well for themselves? It is important that you shadow them. Do you shadow them? Do you observe them? How are they doing what they are doing that is actually giving them results, that is making people talk about what they are doing? Have you observed? And after shadowing them, you need to be bold. I cannot emphasize or overemphasize the importance of being bold when it comes to your brand. Let everybody know what you do. Don't be scared to actually tell people this is what you do. How do you make yourself visible to the person that you are looking up to you want them to know who you are. You want them to know your brand. It is by I'm not going to tell you to send a cold message to them, but this is not archaic. You might have heard it before, but it works. First, have you or are you someone that attends events? Now, these people that you look up to, they obviously always have engagement, places they go to, events they attend, social events, impactful events that they go to. You have to learn how to attend or go to those events and actually introduce yourself to these people. And if you're someone that, oh, you have been following them up, you've been commenting on their posts, of course, I mean, social media, everybody or almost everyone uses social media. And if you've been making comments, they might have noticed you. And when you introduce yourself, when you see them, oh, and then call their attention to the fact that you've been following them, you admire what they do, and this is what you do. Immediately, things might not click when you meet them, but subsequently, the relationship is going to flow. It's just like, oh, you meet someone and then you introduce yourself, you tell them what it is you do, you admire their work, and you keep following them up, you keep showing up, you keep showing your face, you keep showing your brand. Obviously, before you know it, these people, they're going to notice you and they're going to start looking out for you. That is how you build strategic relationships. That's how you start networking with people. You attend conferences, you attend seminars. If you can master this, I assure you that in no time your brand is going to grow. Look at some of the household names that we have in, well, I don't want to mention a particular field, but whatever field that you are in, if you check the steps they followed over time, you will see that they grew to where they are at the moment. So they started somewhere, and relationships, strategic relationships, is something that also helps them. So be bold, be visible, whether online or physically. I remember there was a particular man while I was still looking for a place to work in a media outlet. I reached out to him on Instagram. Of course, he didn't respond immediately because he's a very big man, but eventually he did. I was even surprised that he did because I thought he was never going to. I just tried to send a message. So just be polite in the way you approach people and let them see the value, what you actually have to offer, and present yourself in a way that is respectful and they know that you're intentional about your brand. If you can do that, I can assure that your brand is going to grow and in no time you're going to become visible. But it might not be immediate, but it's going to happen over the course of time. So if you have any questions, let me know in the DM or in the comment section rather. And see you in another video. Bye for now. 1925, and this building is still so strong. Yes. How many years?
25 to 2075 plus.
So, can you see? And what would even sell your brand better is how you picture. What was I saying? Okay. What was I talking about? Okay, yeah, friends. Okay, okay, okay. Are you ready? Is this still rolling? Okay.